Fox News alert overnight. U.S. Marine Trevor Reed has returned to American soil after being freed from a Russian jail in a high-stakes prisoner exchange with Russia. Our next guest has been fighting for Reed's release, who is one of his constituents, and actually greeted him on the tarmac yesterday, as you can see right there. Texas Congressman August Pfluger joins us right now, live from San Antonio. Congressman, good morning to you.
Steve, good morning to you. Thank you for having me.
Just a little moment of history right there. Describe what it was like when you were standing right there. You know, you had never met him before, but you saw him reunited with his family after being apart for 1,000 days.
Well, it was overwhelming to see the joy on Paula and Joy Reed's face, to understand just how hard they had worked, how tirelessly that they had made every effort possible to bring their son home. And, you know, it's a good news story in America. President Biden did the right thing here. And to realize a Marine is back on American soil, the country that he loves, was just incredible. It really was a joyous moment.
I know you're outdoors, but you're both wearing masks. I bet that has something to do with his health situation. What can you tell us about that? Because we've heard a lot of stories.
Well, there are a lot of protocols. The good professionals at Army South do a wonderful job on reintegration, and they take every safety and health precaution. Their number one concern is to make sure that Trevor Reed is okay right now. And that's exactly what we did last night. And we're respecting his, not only his health, but also his emotional well-being, and making sure that his reintegration process is going to be successful. It's a tricky thing, and the professionals in Army South do a great job of that. And that's exactly why we were wearing masks.
Do you think it's, let's talk about the geopolitical aspect of it. Do you think it's a little odd that here we are at loggerheads with Russia, and yet Russia did this yesterday where they had the prisoner swap?
Well, it is. You know, I'm happily surprised to see the outcome of this. And I've been one of the loudest critics of Vladimir Putin with Nord Stream, and obviously with the incursion and the situation that's going on in Ukraine. So, you know, I do believe that it's something positive to see that there is a line of communication between the United States and Russia. I hope that that can lead you know, to further releases of people like Paul Whelan.
Right.
And I think this is a good win for the administration. Let's continue to get other Americans home.
It's a win for America. Real briefly, I know that you, being down in Texas, you're worried about our southern border. Yesterday, Secretary Mayorkas was there. And I want to play you a soundbite, because he says, forget about those videos we see about people wading across the Rio Grande. Things are going great down there. Very effective management. Watch.
We inherited a broken and dismantled system that is already under strain. It is not built to manage the current levels and types of migratory flows. Only Congress can fix this. We have effectively managed an unprecedented number of non-citizens seeking to enter the United States. The wall projects, the majority of them rest in the jurisdiction of the Army Corps of Engineers. Those that we ourselves control, I believe that the cost of discontinuing them is approximately $72 million.
$72 million just rusting right now. You know, he said this administration inherited a broken system. But there are people on your side who would say, what are you talking about? Trump actually managed this situation, whereas Biden came in and Biden broke it.
Steve, this was the most shameless testimony that I've been a part of in Congress. The blame shifting, the fact that we have 1.2 million illegal immigrants who have been already encountered at our southern border this year, 14,000 of those being criminals, over 300 gang members, and 27 on the terror watch list.
Right.
And yet Secretary Mayorkas is absolutely incorrect in saying that he inherited it. The 2017 to 21 years under President Trump were absolutely the most secure we've had. We have to get back to those policies. Title 42 will continue to exacerbate this issue.
Well, I know this is on your plate. You're a member of the Homeland Security Committee. Congressman August Pfluger, thank you very much for joining us today from Texas.